Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic, host of Dave Neal Show. And we've got audio, which might have been one of the last recordings of Johnny and Amber as he pleaded for her not to go forward with the op-ed. He said, we don't have to do it this way. It's going to be bad for both of us. It's very fascinating. It's a very interesting convo. I'm going to play that full convo for you, unedited. Just going to play that for you right now. Do me a favor, follow me on Instagram at DNeals. I got some new stand-up comedy clips. And also I'm on Patreon, which is a private membership community, patreon.com/Dave Neal. And a quick shout out to the kind donations I've been getting. Lori Rasmussen, thank you so much, all the way from Canada with a good 50. I appreciate you. And for everyone else who's donated Venmo and this and that, as you guys know, a lot of these videos are demonetized, so we appreciate you. So as you guys know, we've been covering this whole week this interview that they've been just giving us little bread scraps of. Amber trashed over career-killing interview. America's glad she lost, they say. The internet not happy. Not happy at all. The internet can work in people's favor, though, as we saw right here. Here's one Amber explaining how the internet provides voices for all of us.
People today are using social media platforms to report injustice and wrongdoings by government, corrupt businesses, and individuals.
True.
Social media platforms can and do give a voice, a face, and a story to those stories that need to be desperately told.
True.
It also allows for the marginalized to have a voice and put their leaders on notice.
True.
That they are being watched and they're being held accountable. More importantly.
All right, being held accountable with the internet, that's where we're at. And of course, John, when he wanted to share his story, Amber responded. She tweeted, let me just read this. This is what Amber tweeted when John gave an interview to GQ, asking people to at least listen to his side. He didn't even tell people, you have to believe me. He just said he wanted to be listened to, and she tweeted this in response. She said, seriously? Can I have a day off where I don't hear some privileged white man crying about how hard it is? Well, I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty that she's used the wrong version of here. Don't hear some privilege. Anyway, is Johnny a privileged white man? Yeah, I guess so. But he was also, just wanting to share his side of the story, which I think everyone should be entitled to do, regardless of privilege. Anyhow, folks, here it is. Let's play it. Amber, Johnny, and this is the full conversation. This video originally I was found on Folklore Story. Amber says she has enough evidence to go to court. And this is a longer clip. This is 11 minutes long. I'm going to play the entire thing. I'll try my best not to talk too much throughout it, but let's just have a listen.
Nothing was on the offense. Everything has been a defensive move because I'm being called a liar and a gold digger. And I'm not lying about any of this, and I am not after a dime of your money. And you know what? I was told by Laura after the first thing, the reason that I clicked I'm seeking spousal support because I was told that was my only option because no divorce attorney would ever say not and then lose all rights to everything. Laura Wasser had proposed that I leave, said I would have to leave. I'd be kicked out, be evicted, so Rock and Josh and everybody, evicted within 21 days.
Okay, so she was spooked that she'd get evicted from her townhouse, and that's why she said she wanted spousal support. And Johnny's like, come on, I thought we had a deal here. I told you I'd take care of you. So even though she's getting ready to post this Washington Post op-ed, he's still telling her in this audio, I was going to take care of you. I'll take care of you. Let's just move on.
No, but I told you. Last time we spoke, I told you. That you were fine. You stay there 2, 3, 4 months, whatever. Just figure it out. We'll figure it out. You stay there. You be.
I thought that too.
That be in your home.
21 days.
Be in your home.
No, I thought that too. And no, they told me 21 days. That is part of why this is the disconnect. This is the thing. Like that's why I clicked yes, seeking spousal support because that's the only way I didn't waive the right to stay in my home. That's how up this, like, I am having to do everything, every step I've had to make, but my hand is forced in it by really up aggressive moves made on your team's behalf. And now I've got to prove myself every step of the way.
And I can't blame her for wanting to protect herself. We don't know all the ins and the outs. clearly he's surprised. I'm sure he's very detached from what his lawyers are doing. So he thought he would take care of her. And she kind of was like, no, I'm going to take care of myself.
It only hurts you. I don't want to hurt you.
I
love you.
It's hurting you. It's hurting you. And it's hurting me. But the worst thing is, it's hurting...
It becomes court...
Do you want to go to court, Amber? Seriously?
Whoa.
Do you want to go to court with this? I'm offering you right now an opportunity for us to make this finish in peaceful, man.
And this is after a settlement and joint statements, and he's still trying to make peace.
We walk away. You go do what you gotta do. I'll go do what I gotta do. I've been through the hurt. You've been through the hurt. I love you more than anything in life. But I do not want to go into a court with you. I do not want to tarnish your name. I don't want to tarnish. I don't want enough. I want this to be done peacefully between us. And if you don't like the way that mediation is going, take me back to court, kid. Because I can't.
Wow, take me back to court.
This is the last chance, Amber. This is it. Once they file those papers, we don't turn around, man.
Wow.
And I know you hate me, and I know you I'm telling you now, there is no call. It doesn't need to happen like this. Please, for sake, trust me, man. I was not gonna help you in this. Nobody's gonna help you in this. I'm trying to help you in this. I love you.
Oh.
Regardless of whether we're together or not. I love you. And I have loved you. With everything in the world. Whether your love was real or not. I love you.
Whoa.
And I want this...
Silence your phone, Johnny.
Hey.
I feel like a phone call my dad.
Of course, everything I said was not heard, right?
I don't know. I don't know where...
I know. What I was trying to say is this. Continuing through court is going to end up nothing but bad. For you and for me.
True.
It's just going to be bad.
Yeah.
In any case.
They had
no
no
matter
idea.
whether we ruin each other or not. It's going to be heartbreaking. It's terrible. Let's write a mutual letter that says, look, we in lieu of what's transpiring out there in the world with all this crazy we've decided to take this private. We're not going to go to court right now over this. We're going to try to work something out together.
This is his pitch.
And then at least, at the very least, I know you want to respond and I know you want to defend yourself. Listen to me. Defending yourself by throwing someone under the bus is not going to look good.
I'm not... It's not about that. It would not be about me throwing you under the bus. You know what it would be? It would be released through documented people coming on the record and having the protection to do so that haven't had yet. It would be eyewitness statements.
So it's a weird conversation they're having because it seems like she's already got the op-ed locked and loaded, and maybe he doesn't know the claim she's about to make, but in this audio, he doesn't deny any of it. Now, that doesn't mean it's not true. It could be that it's so ridiculous to him that he's not denying it or not knowing what evidence she's talking about. But when I watched this, I'm not saying I ended up siding more with her, but I don't know if it makes anyone look better or worse afterwards. But at the very least, it's interesting.
It would be evidence, tons of it.
Oh, loads of evidence.
Years. And it would be unbelievable.
Mountains of evidence.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable amounts of evidence.
To imagine that either I'm in a secret fake club, or B, I've had
A secret what?
I've had a secret fight club, or that I have been plotting to do this for 3 years, and while taking pictures of it and documenting it, just saving it up for the right time when I'm not asking for any money and have nothing financial to gain from it. But no one is going to believe that. No one is going to believe that one of the two alternatives, either I'm in a fight club or I've been going through hair and makeup or going through makeup through all these years where I have corroborating text messages between people that match those dates of those timestamp validated photos of either corroboration between people hearing us or corroboration of next day, Whitney sending text message to Kevin, him responding, or, the kind of stuff like between me and people in your life. It is insanely cross corroborated then if it is a plan. I'm going to put makeup on myself and take pictures throughout the years and just sit on it for years. While having this like imaginary life run parallel to it.
So she's basically giving away what her lawsuit's gonna, what her thing's gonna be about, saying she's got the evidence of the photos. He's not denying it, but that doesn't mean it's true. He might just be brushing it off, having no idea what she could possibly be talking about.
I understand that the pictures I have match with like text messages to my mom back and forth about it. And text messages between, say, Raquel and my mom, or Raquel and my dad.
I also say, if these text messages exist, timestamped from years ago, this would be damning evidence. Why haven't we seen this? It's one thing if it hasn't shown up in court, but this hasn't shown up, just in the public eye at all. If it does exist, this is several years later. Don't you think we'd see this by now?
Or, between my two friends. Or there's a text message where I tell Jody the night before I had that James Corden night show thing, where I say, hey, Jody, I've had an accident. I think I have a busted lip. I may have a busted nose and 2 black eyes tomorrow because I don't know how bad it will be until the morning and we may have to cancel. But the appearance. I don't know how I'm icing it. I'll let you know in the morning, and things like that.
The other thing is that she mentions here that she did have bruising and things, but not exactly that she was punched. And again, I don't mean to sound like an apologist, because when you do listen to this on the face, you go, wouldn't this be good evidence for Amber's side? Like, it's a personal conversation between the two. I don't know why this wouldn't have been in the trial. Was this in the, I could have missed this, a 6-week trial, so I do apologize if this was in the trial, but this is the first I'm catching wind of this conversation.
It doesn't matter. There is nothing. And all of that won't be me throwing you under the bus. That will be evidence in this case, which it will be criminal as well, because I cannot go on Friday and file without filing a police statement first. And the only reason I haven't filed that police statement, which has been used against me, by the way, every day, and the only reason I won't do it, I haven't done it, is because I don't want to hurt you, and that means it goes out of my hands. And we had a third party prosecutor come, and a criminal lawyer come, and they went like, the problem is, hearing from you, like, your biggest struggle is that it's the most solid evidence case of domestic violence I've ever seen. And if you give this over to them or present any part of this, they will prosecute him. And I felt like I'm not, like, I would never want that for you. Because it's hard for me to even understand. I don't call myself, like, it's not in my head. It's hard for me to even accept any sort of victimdom ever. And
Amber, listen, I understand, and I don't want to hurt you either. I'm only going to say this. I love you. I love you. And I've always loved you. And
if she's speaking the truth here, and they know that, then he's doing a pretty masterful job in manipulating her with love. If you are on a side where you're Team Amber, you can probably watch this and feel like, see, she's telling the truth. She's talking about all these things. If you're on Johnny's side, you go, no, he's just not playing whatever game she's mentioning. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. What do you think? Because I'm not 100%. Now, look, my opinion doesn't matter. But I do look at this and I see the more evidence that I see that's like this, the more you see that it's more complicated than her just lying like randomly about bruises and marks like that. Are there scuffles that maybe she initiated or she's running around and they're slamming each other around? I'm not sure. We don't know. But this is the type of evidence that we didn't get to see.
I know that, look, you do whatever you feel you have to do. I'm telling you now, it's a mistake to go to court. But if you want to go to court, we'll go to court. I would rather take care of it a different way. I think it would be very good for you, and I think it would be very good for me.
Okay, so that's not a threat. It's the truth. He's saying, look, if you really want to do this, I'm going to rain hell on you. And we know that people that are guilty of things have done that in the past, where they've used their wealth, and to bury the other person. Again, we're not saying that that's happening here, but it's clearly just a sad conversation.
But you know what?
I've
Baby.
been called a liar.
Baby.
And I've been called
Baby.
a gold digger.
Baby.
Everyone is.
Baby.
Baby,
Amber, I
baby.
didn't call you those things. I didn't call you those things.
It is all from your side, and if you don't believe me, then why are we talking? It's so pointless to even talk like we trust or love or respect each other at all if you don't believe in what I'm saying. And you know it, and I know you. I respect you too much to pretend for a second that you don't know these facts, and you know it.
Okay, and
Please.
do you remember me 15 minutes ago saying, let me make a call, let me get on this, and I'll try and get back in touch with you? Okay?
Yeah.
So, let's not jump. Let's not jump on me, okay?
I'm not trying to jump on you. I'm sorry.
Sad how she's
I'm gonna
apologizing.
try and get through, see what the is going on, see what the has been happening, and I will get back to you. I'll call your mom, and but I hope
I don't want it to go past. I didn't want any of it. I don't want it to be.
It's been going on too long, Amber. We just gotta stop this. Just gotta stop it.
Wow.
I don't know how to get my reputation back.
There it is, folks. Very, very interesting. Let me know what you guys think, because I'm having a hard time parsing through this. I'd love to hear what you guys think about all of this. Leave a comment below. We've got more videos coming out, some other evidence that's been dropping. A lot to talk about and sift through. Friday night, Amber's going to give the full interview to Savannah Guthrie, and some people have hypothesized that maybe she's trying to get sued again. Maybe, who knows? Let me know what you guys think. Follow me on Instagram @DNeals, and I appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so much. Bye, everyone.